Hi, I'm Dr. Rebecca Burton. I'm your instructor for this course, and I want to welcome you to Introduction of Education. And so this brief video is just designed to give you an overview of the course and give you some strategies on how to best be successful, just as if you were to come in the first day to a face-to-face class um, to review the syllabus and things like that. So in Introduction of Education, it's a little bit different than Intro to Special Populations if you've taken that course before. So in Introduction to Education, it's essentially everything you want to know about education in 15 weeks. So we cover a lot of topics, but just a little bit about each of the topics. So we don't go into a whole lot of depth on each topic. Now for this course, it's basically broken into three major parts. You've got your labs, of course, your observation times, and that's a significant portion of your course. So make sure that you're reading through the items posted in the early field experience module. And that module remains open throughout the semester, so you can access those materials at any time and submit those materials as you finish. So that's one big portion of it, your labs. If you've never done the labs or observations before, then you will need to definitely attend the lab orientation, and you can find that schedule posted on the Child Development and Education website. And there's, of course, more information on each step of the labs located in the EFE module. The other part of it is your lesson plan. That's what we consider your key assessment. It's the main thing that you're working on throughout the semester. And that lesson plan is done in stages or in parts. So when you get to those parts of those stages, it's very critical that you read through that information and you follow step by step and only submitting the items that are due at the required time. So the layout of the course, I want to talk a little bit about that. You are in an online course, yes, but the online course is not necessarily self-paced, meaning that you can't just work through everything in that module and then move to the next module as you wish. The modules open on and close on certain dates, so you have basically a 2-week window to work within to review the materials and to submit assignments. Now, the way that I've laid out each of the modules is as if you were coming into a face-to-face session. So they're intended that you start at the very top of the module, and I give you an overview of what's happening in that module, and then work step by step through each of the pages and the resources and the references. So typically I'm putting in there some lecture videos, I'm putting in some additional resources, links for you to look at, maybe some samples for you to look at. It's very, very important that you look at each one of those things and not just go directly to the assignment, open up the assignment and think, okay, I can complete the assignment just by looking at the directions. That is not what's going to be most beneficial for you. So you need to treat it as if you were in a face-to-face. What would you be doing in a face-to-face? You'd be maybe listening to a little bit of a lecture. You might be talking with some other students. You might be researching some information and then using all of those tools and those strategies to help you with the assignment. The same thing is true for these online courses. So you need to work through step by step and make sure we're reviewing each of those pages. Each of those pages in your modules too are free game for your module quizzes. So questions from those resources may be found on your quiz and your final exam as well. The last thing that I want to tell you or to give you some pointers on is how to be most successful in this course. The way that you're going to be most successful in the online course is not to wait to the very last minute to open up any of the assignments or the resources. So assignments, for the most part, there are some exceptions, are due on Sundays. So it would not be to your benefit to wait till Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening to open up the assignment and start working through that module. That's not the way that the course is designed. You need to open up those items on the very first day that the module opens so that you can see what's required, what's due, and what you need to be working towards. So make sure that you're using your time very wisely. It's very easy in an online course to get off track and just to say, okay, well, you know, this has come up and this has come up, and so school needs to be pushed to the back burner. Look, I'm a mom. I did multiple degrees. I did my doctorate while I had 2 kids. I worked full time. I've been in your shoes. And the best thing you can do for yourself is to be a good time manager and set aside time every single day to work on your online or your face-to-face classes and put time towards it. That's the best advice I can give. The other thing that's going to make you successful in this course is I put up video lectures and I put resources there for a reason. And that reason is to help you, not to just put more stuff on your plate, more busy work to watch and to work through. So to make you most successful, make sure that you're reviewing those video lectures, make sure you're reviewing the resources, because those things will help you to create the assignments that are due in that module. The other thing that's going to make you successful is reviewing the rubrics. So I've created rubrics for each of those major assignments. Review the rubrics because it gives you more specifics on exactly what it is I'm looking for, how you can earn those points. And then when I give the assignments back, make sure you're looking at the rubric to see maybe where you fell short a little bit. Look at the comments. That's going to help you move on for future assignments. So I know sometimes it's tempting just to say, okay, well, this is an online course. Let me just kind of take some shortcuts. If you take shortcuts throughout this particular course, it's going to come back to bite you in the end. So just make sure that you are reviewing every single resource. You're reviewing the video lectures. You're giving yourself plenty of time to complete the assignments. I do have online office hours. You can check my syllabus for those times. I will be offering some workshops as well that you can attend virtually to help you through some of the assignments. But if anything else ever comes up, I'm only an email away. You're welcome to send me an email or to visit me in the office hours. So I welcome you to the course. I hope you get a lot out of the course. In the Intro to Teaching, some of you are here because you know you have a passion for education and you're excited to get started. And I hope that the class continues to fuel that passion. For others of you who may just be like, you know, I don't know if teaching is for me. That's okay too. This is a great opportunity for you to figure out if this is what you want to do long term. It's a very rewarding profession, and I've loved every minute of my 18 years in it. And I hope that this course benefits you in the long run. And I look forward to working with you this semester.